Greetings, I'm Jen with Jen Grant Presents. In Block 2, we cover mindfulness and self-care. Mindfulness is the ability to hear and focus on the present moments. Mindfulness is about expanding the space within so that we can hear better. When we hear better, we can listen better and take those actions. Those actions are self-care. How we choose to show up and fill in that space is self-care. So mindfulness is essentially creating the space. Self-care is what we're going to do to fill in that space. And in Block 2, we have a full conversation around understanding the differences, why do they matter, how can they show up in our lives, and then how we can put those to use. In Block 2, we also focus on our three minds, our negative mind, our positive mind, and our neutral mind, and how these three minds show up in various ways to protect and serve us, and how sometimes they're not always serving us. So it's important to understand these differences. As we understand these differences of our three minds, we can understand how we're showing up. And when we understand how we're showing up, we can understand and see the direct impact that we may be having, that you and your team members might be having on their clients and the people that they're working with on a daily basis. Mindfulness and self-care is a huge conversation. It's one not to be overlooked. They are buzzwords for sure, and there are certainly a lot of information going on around mindfulness and self-care. But until we dive in and take a moment to really explore and understand it more, that's all it is buzzwords. It's just a lot of misinformation, a lot of information that maybe we don't know why or how it pertains to us. This block is completely dedicated to understanding mindfulness and self-care and the importance of it as it relates to compassion fatigue and vicarious trauma. I promise you that this block will be one that will be exciting and maybe a little bit mind-blowing. It will be different than what you might think it will be, and it will be so supportive and serving to you and your team. And it will create a ripple. As we move out, it will support families and friends and clients and other employees and people that you come in contact with every single day. I look forward to sharing more as we dive into mindfulness and self-care together.